Male MPs steered clear of the main dining room at the New South Wales Parliament last night as the tables were turned on the most sexist utterings of the year. The annual Ernie Awards have become a Sydney institution, named after a union official notorious for sexist remarks.
And he was famous, of course, for saying that women only wanted to be shearers for the sex.
The method of judging is as simple as it is boisterous and chaotic. The nominations are read, the loudest boo wins. Solicitor Roland Day got the judicial Ernie for saying this in court about a 13-year-old sexual assault victim.
He said, never, this is about the process in court, he said, never at any stage did this witness show upset, exhaustion or stress. In fact, in my respectful opinion, there was a level of enjoyment at the attention.
Channel 9 featured in the media section for sacking reporter Christine Spiteri while she was on maternity leave, but the Ernie went to Nine News executive John Westacott.
There is a quote, an alleged quote from John Westacott, which I can't say on air. Right. But it was about to do with the suitability of certain women to be on camera.
Sam Newman's quotes also got a rise out of the women.
Yeah, Sam Newman said, women on AFL boards are just there to placate the bleating majority who are liars and hypocrites.
The industrial Ernie went to commentator Professor Mark Wooden for suggesting that the pay equity gap has a lot to do with women not wanting to work longer hours. It was a tie for the clerical Ernie between Anglican Archbishop Peter Jensen and visiting US Reverend Mark Driscoll. The repeat offender Ernie went to Tony Abbott, who missed out on the political Ernie this year.
A number of interjectors have called out that one of the important rules of the Ernies is you can't get an Ernie for trying.
That came down to the West Australian chair-sniffing, bra-snapping politician Troy Buswell and a man who appeared to barely need an introduction.
The next nomination is for the Mayor of Mount Isa, Councillor John Maloney. Councillor John Maloney, who said, there are a number of quotes here, that beauty disadvantaged women should proceed to Mount Isa, where women are outnumbered 5 to 1. He said, it's a compliment. A woman can come here and transfer themselves with love and devotion in marriage from an ugly duckling to a beautiful swan. It can have a complete transformation for a woman. And finally, he said that women who protested about these comments were blaming him for their looks.
Of course, it's not just Australian men who transgress. The Ernie Awards also include a special section for women for the remark least helpful to the sisterhood. This year it went to federal Liberal MP Sophie Mirabella. She won for taunting the Deputy Prime Minister Julia Gillard for not having children. The Ernies are now in their 16th year and the organisers are never short of sexist offerings, although they say they would like to be.
Oh, every year I think no one's going to say anything terrible next year, it'll be a total failure, and then really good comments come up. And yes, I'm always amazed that men know we're watching them and yet they still say these things.
Melissa Hamilton, ABC News.